Hello again. Today, for the speech, it requires 4 people to be in attendance. However, my family is all at work, and when they get home from work, I will be heading out to work. But I have my dog Buddy here, so he can be my audience. Have you ever wondered what high school is like without ever attending a sporting event, high school play, concert, band, school fundraiser, or even an academic competition? When trying to decide whether to send your kids to a public school or to homeschool them, many of these questions come to mind. Can we afford to homeschool? Will we have to give up one full-time income in order to teach our children? Are we confident that the local public school is a well-rounded, safe learning environment? Are we confident that which type of education precedes the most college-ready students? What are the specific laws in my state regarding homeschoolers using public school resources when they need them? And does my state have a virtual public school so we can learn at no charge? Today I'm going to be talking about why it is better to send your kids to a public school rather than homeschooling them. Around 50.2 million students in America attend school, with only 5.2 million of them attending private school and only 1.5 million students being homeschooled. The benefits of sending your kids to a public school is that as a taxpayer, you are already funding your local public high school with your money, whether your child attends the school or not. So basically, you are already sending your kids to school for free since you're paying for them, since you're funding the public school already. And then sending your kids to public school lets them interact with kids their age. Homeschool children spend most of their time with children and adults of all different age limits, and they're not really around their intermediate peers that often. Homeschool kids do not have to stand in line to wait for the bathroom, for recess, for lunch. They also don't have to raise their hand to ask their teacher any questions. While they are encouraged to get along with those around them, homeschoolers rarely experience bullies, and when they do, their parents are there to immediately step in for them and resolve the issue. Kids that attend public school are taught to stick up for themselves, and when they don't, their parents aren't there to help them out when time gets rough. Each year, public school children are subject to take standardized tests that are required by the state in comparison to all other public school age children. When reaching high school, age students are usually separated into classes that are advanced placement for those who are likely to go on after high school and pursue a 4-year college degree. They continue to take standardized testing throughout 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade years, and the tests are administered by their state. And once they reach 10th and 11th grade, they add in several rounds of testing and practicing for their ACTs and their SATs. Teachers who are in public schools are certified by their state to teach their certain grade or subject. Additionally, that the teachers are required to take tests I think it's every other year or every year to keep their certification for teaching. Homeschoolers' regulations vary from state to state, but no state requires that the parent has to be a certified teacher in order to teach their children. Homeschooling parents have a vast interest in seeing their children succeed and usually take advantage of it. So that they take advantage of the resources that they're given, which is the online, the many different homeschooling groups, and private tutors that are available to them to best teach their children. Studies have shown no statistical difference in test scores whether their homeschooling teacher is either a certified teacher and went to college and pursued a degree, or if the parent did not go to college at all and did not receive a teaching degree or certificate. Many students who attend public school are more ready to attend college because they are able to interact with other students of their age and are able to interact with them when it comes to like school projects or school, anything really to do with school, because they already had the previous experience when they were in high school. Many of the homeschoolers will end up taking online classes because they are not required to interact with any other students of their age or of their major, because they feel uncomfortable around them and don't really know how to talk with them or even help each other out when it comes to schoolwork. So they work better when it comes to online schooling. When it comes to extracurricular activities in high school, they offer several options such as sports, high school plays, concerts, bands, different academic clubs, also many different art or performance arts, cultural and language classes, media, and then they also offer political classes and volunteer options. Many of the students end up taking the volunteer options because it looks really good on their resume. Many reasons why getting your children involved in extracurricular activities will help them. It will eventually help them with time management. It will be able to help them manage their schoolwork and also their other extracurricular activities. It also helps them with prioritizing. It helps them explore a diverse interest in what they want to do in the future. It also helps them contribute to teamwork and team building because they have to adapt and be able to learn with other students. It also looks really good on college applications, saying that you were involved with something other than just going to school and coming back from school. It also helps them set goals that can do with school goals and personal goals, and it also helps them with their academics. Academics to colleges are very important in being able to see that them being able to pursue their academics very well and being able to manage sports or another extracurricular activity is very important. Homeschoolers are not given the option to do any of these extracurricular activities, so that does not help them with their social life. Another reason for sending your kids to public school is social life. The friends that they go to school with will be their friends forever. They will make lifelong and impactful friends because they grew up with them throughout the entire year. They go with them each year, different grade. They're still together from 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th, and then they end up graduating with them. So that helps them. And if they're involved in other extracurricular activities, that helps them with their social life. I was in sports all throughout my life, and I still talk with those friends and are involved with them, and we hang out all the time. So I will be sending my kids to public school.